that you think you have about numbers, if you know that 2 plus 2 is 4, that's it. That's all you need. it's it's not like you have to go very deep into numbers and formulas and all the stuff. You don't have to. This is the cool thing about this pay plan. It's very simple. And I'm gonna go quick about this because I don't have to take a lot of time. I already took about 40 minutes. Yeah. All right, very simple. First of all, there is fast money first. Oh, it's not sharing. Okay, hold on a second. Why is not sharing? Click again. Screen. There. Okay, it's gonna share now. All right. All right. Oops. Fast money. Okay, we have retail first. Retail is very simple. You sell, make, oh, excuse me, that's not it. Make 25%, and it's sell. I would say sell, share link, share link. Then you sell, and then you get 25% commission. I'm gonna put bonus, it's the same thing. Pay next day. Very simple. You sell, let's suppose that you sell, if you sell $100, you make 25 bucks. And they pay to you next day. They deposit right away. This is really cool. This is really an affiliate program within our team bonus. Share the link and you hear ka-ching. That's it. And this is really cool because you do not have to have inventory. Because in many companies, you have to buy a lot of inventory. The second one is what we call the PAB. PAB is when you sell, a person comes to the business and say, you know what, I want to do what you are doing. I just don't want to just buy the product. I want to actually make money. And the person says, cool. You become a brand ambassador. First, you pay $30 membership. And then every time when somebody comes with a package, you get a PIB. It's product introduction bonus. That's what it means, product introduction bonus. And you make between 25 bucks to 350. And actually, it could be more because a person can buy more in the first order. But this is the rule of thumb because the package is $25 to $350. This is paid weekly. And it's very simple. We close tomorrow, Sunday night, at midnight Mountain Time, and then they calculate the commissions. And then Friday, the week that is coming, you receive an email saying, congratulations, you get paid or something like that. I don't remember right now, but you get paid and it can be deposited direct to your account automatic. You could ask for a card that looks like a debit card. It's a debit card, but where they deposit the money is I think it's a Visa right now or MasterCard. I don't remember because I have it, but I barely use it. Or you can deposit in different places. You start making so much money that you say, okay, half of this goes here and the other half goes here. But that's really cool. And they can even deposit on Bitcoin, but I don't recommend it because it goes up and those go way down. Don't do that. But this is the cool thing. It's PAB, a person comes with a product and you get paid between $25 to $350 and you get paid right away. That's simple. This is the fast money. There are people that like to sell only, and that's okay. But what if you had the possibility of creating a residual by building a team? That's where the biggest money comes. At first, you don't have a team. Obviously, most of the money is going to come from here, or all the money is going to come from any of these two. You sell something or you sign somebody up. That's it. This is clear, everybody? Yeah, okay, let's go to the next one. Team bonus. This is where really the big money is. Because people are coming to your business and they start sharing. They start using the products themselves too, but they start sharing. That could be selling or could be bringing other people in your team. The cool thing that this is you. the way that this is designed. Let's suppose that this red one is your sponsor. I'm going to put sponsor. Okay. But the blue one is you. Now, everybody has two legs. Your sponsor has two legs, left and right. Left and right. You're going to have two legs too. You put people on your left and you put people on your right. Only two legs. This is you. Forget about what your sponsor is doing now. This is you. Okay, when you have two people, when you start a business as a brand ambassador, in other words, when you buy products and you create two banks, left bank and right bank. Every time accumulate in one side 600 points in products and 300 points. Let me explain what points are. Instead using dollars, we use points because every country has a different currency. And then we assign points to the products. And the same points here, let's suppose that product has 60 points here in the US, it has 60 points in Hong Kong, 60 points in Australia, etc. And then in that way, it's easier to calculate the commissions. And it's why we are calculating the points of the product. And let's suppose that in one side you have 600 points and the other one 300 that add to 900. And you are going to see CV, customer volume. That's the points. You get a cycle. Now, the first time that I saw that term, I didn't get it. The guy that brought me said, you can make money cycling, and I know good a cycler. I say, what do you mean? I don't even good riding bikes. No, the more you cycle, the more money you make. You make between $35 and $45 every time this happens. Whatever volume is left, and why is left? Because let's suppose that 700 came here. Let me erase 700, oops. Okay. 700 came here. The computer takes 600, and then there are 100 left. They stay there waiting. Oops. I don't know what did that. They're waiting for you. You got paid here, and then 100 points. And this is all the volume that's coming here. It's not based on rank, it's based. If you happen to have a superstar that comes here, another superstar here, you didn't bring them. Or look at this, how cool it is. Your sponsor has only two legs. He or she is going to sponsor more than one person, sponsoring people here, and it's going to sponsor somebody here. It's under you, and that counts for your volumes, for the cycles. I have it in red because it comes from your sponsor. And this person may be the one that become a superstar. You didn't even bring that person. Or somebody inside from here, or somebody here, and then somebody here is the one that becomes superstar. And the same here, somebody come, who knows, very deep, that becomes the superstar. You can cycle one time a week, or you can cycle up to 600 cycles a week. Let's suppose that you get paid $45, and dollars is $27,000 a week. That is $1.4 million a year. That's money. And the company that was before, we had this part. We have a cycle bonus. We didn't have the next one that I'm going to show you, but we have this. And in my team, we have 40 people that earn over $1 million. And we earn over more than that. We made a total, probably around 8, something like that. As a matter of fact, that was, anyway, a friend of mine is finding out because they have all the people that made money in that company. And it's going to tell me exactly how much money I made because I think it's around that. But anyway, this is the cool thing. It's just 2 legs. Go crazy. You don't have to have a rank. You see, I have not named a rank yet, but you have to make sure that you have one on the left, one on the right that are active, and you are ordering products every month. But I have not told you yet what rank you have to be because it's not based on rank. It's based on 2 legs going bananas. Now you have to have the 2 legs going bananas. Why? What if you sponsor this person here, and this is the superstar? And this leg still is not moving. And you say, shoot, I'm not having enough cycle. That's where we go to the next part. Ta-da-da, that we didn't have in the other company. If I had that in the other company, our income would be probably between 5 to 6 times bigger. And you're just going to say, you're exaggerating, Georgie. I'm not. Let me show you. Actually, let me switch the screen because I like to use my calculator. As I told you, I like to, let me see, where is the calculator here? First, let me go straight to the calculator. All right. Okay, share screen. Okay, this is the calculator, as you see. All right. This is called the matching bonus. This is the second part of the plan. We were talking about the team bonus. This is the matching bonus. What if one of the people that you sponsor, that's what BA is. You have one BA, and he or she is making, let's suppose in a year, that's the only person that's building like crazy business, and is making $1 million a year. The company is paying you 30%, matching up to 30% of what he or she is earning. That we pay weekly because all the bonuses are paid weekly. The team bonus before is also week. The week ended on Sunday night, you get paid on Friday. But we are supposing that this person making the whole year and you got paid through the year, $300,000, just one person that became super successful. By the way, a person that becomes successful, and the L1s are the people that you personally are bringing into the team, and the computer is keeping track of that. A person that's making $1 million a year probably has sponsored tons of people are making money, but let's talk about 5, and let's suppose that each one is averaging, I don't know, $400,000 or $600,000 a year. That's another $450,000. Now, a person is making $600,000. A person making $1,000 a week, by the way, has people making money. But imagine it's making this. And let's suppose that there are 20 people total that they are under them, and each one is averaging $400,000 a year. That's another $1.5 million in 3 levels. Ask the person that brought you here how you can get those 3 levels. It's very simple, by the way. I'm not going to go into details right now. But look at that. I didn't have this in the other pay plan, and I have over almost 1 million people in my team. And I didn't have this part. I had the part before that I showed you, but not this one. By the way, well, you could keep going down and down and down and down because the money keep growing. This is amazing, but let's keep it easier. Let's suppose that you have 3 people, and each one is making $2,000 a week. That means that you're making like $6,000. You're making $1,800 a month. Excuse me. The 6,000 is because each one is average at 2,000. That's a total 6,000. You get 30%, $1,800 that you are getting paid every week. And those people, if they're making 2,000 each one, for sure they have each one at least 3 people. Let's put 4 to make it easier. They are making at least $1,200 or $1,300 a week. That's another $2,000. And those 12, because they're making 1,300, I'm sure they have people making at least $900 a week. And that's another, and you're only getting $6,000 more for these people. This is the beautiful part of this part of the pay plan, the matching bonus. Now we have other ways to make money. We had the bonus pool. You get to 4-star, and the company take 3% of all the volume, but you don't have control on that because those are the sales around the world. But you get a percent too that could be very high. The higher you're going to rank high. But where the big money is on this too. This is the way we were talking at 300 and 600. And by the way, how do you build? And let me go into this one. You can bring 2, help them to bring 2, 4, etc. And you get 510 people. You're making like $1,500 a month. And this is if people are in the minimum, the 60 points a month on volume, the minimum that you can order. The average is higher than that in the company because they use several products, but let's suppose the 60 the minimum. But what if you get one more person? 3, bring 3 is 9, it's one more person. Those 9 bring 3 each one, it's one more person, not 2. Look at the end of the 8 months. Suddenly you're making over $29,000 per month, and just look at the difference compared with the other one. Even a caveman understands that. Keep it simple. Help the people to bring 2 or 2 plus 1. Keep repeating the process. and you are going to reach all the ranks that you see here, all the ranks, all the bonuses. All the bonuses start happening. All the contests we have right now a promotion. That, by the way, the promotion is based on bring 3, and then you get a bonus. Help them to bring 3, and you get a bonus. That's a promotion that we have right now, and we have it until June 29. That's the play plan. I call it play plan. The pay plan. I mean, it's very simple. When you go through everything by bringing 2, help them bringing 2, but let's go a little, 1 more, 3, and you see the difference. Do it consistently. When you look at the one-page pay plan that the company has, when you look at that, people say, whoa, get nervous. This is so complex because an attorney wrote it down. They write it, but the reality, the way to build it is the way I show you today. Very simple. Very simple. No headaches. It's interesting because we have people that they make money and then they call me and say, I don't know how I made the money. Cool. You brought people and they bring people. That's the way that you're making money. You don't have even to know it. It's that simple. It's perfect. Magnifique in French. Magnifico in Italian, Spanish. No, I don't know how to say it in Japanese. But anyway, it's amazing. It's really simple. And you can watch this video many times. And the more you watch it, the more you're going to get it. Especially the cycles at the part that's because it's new, 300 and 600, 600 and 300. Our body doesn't, our subconscious is not made for the word cycle yet. Because we always think in percents if we are getting a commission. But here, when you start seeing it 300, 600 or 600, 300, I'm making $35 to $45. That means that the more I do it, and you don't lose the volume, by the way. That volume, as long as you are active, you never lose it. Nobody's going to pass you to. Those are details. In other pay plans, if somebody becomes better than you and a rank that you are not yet, that person can pass you and lose that person forever or getting a small percent. That never happened here. And is why I love that they accumulate volume, because many times it's going to happen that you sponsor somebody that goes crazy before you, and you are not losing that person, and you are not losing the volume. It keeps accumulating. And there's going to be a day that the other leg, a person is going to come, and it's probably going to be equal or better than the one. And guess what? You have a lot of volume in the other side that the person is going to be using, because that volume is money in the bank. It's why it's called bank. When somebody say, oh, I have X amount, 200,000 points, I know people that have, I met a person that has 7 million points in one leg already. And I said, you know how much money you have waiting for you there? He said, no, well, divide that by 600. You have about $500,000 waiting for you there. So really, yeah, now let's find a person in the other side that's going to do the same thing, because you already have one bank. Don't worry about that leg. And the other thing, simplicity. When you have 2 legs, people say, well, where do I put the people? When you start, it's simple, left, right, or right, left. Imagine that you are in the military, left, right, left, right. But when one leg exploded and start having more volume, you put the people where you had the less volume. Simple. The computer does that automatic. But if you want to know where to put the person, yeah, go in the leg that has the less volume. Simple. Sometimes no. When you're building tons of legs, it's so confusing. I did that at the beginning, when in my first company, and was a headache, because when you have, let's suppose that for certain rank you need 10 people, a certain rank, and suddenly one of the legs start dying. You have 9. You have to hurry to help that person, but suddenly another one starts dying, and you are running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's a stress out. It's like, in the circle, you used to have those dishes that one person started with 1, and with 2, it's, oh, that's easy. Then 3 is getting a little harder, but then you have 10, you're running back and forth. That stress out. I remember the last time that I was in a plan like that, I was making money, but I was so stressed out because one leg is dying, and I'm not going to get more money because one leg is dying. I had to help them. And when I was helping this one, I had to go back to the other one because they were dying. And because I had to I think it was 12 legs, a certain rank. And keeping them running, it was back and forth. But here it's only two. It's like I say, when you're building here, it's like, and as soon as one, by the way, goes crazy, it's only one. I say that other plans are chaotic. The music, tan, 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 because you have so many legs. This one, you have a elevator music. The simpler, two legs. You don't have that stress. You don't have that stress. And you don't lose the volume. If you didn't get the volume this week for certain commissions, okay, you have next week. You have next year. You never lose the volume. I love that. And make sure you work with the person in the project, because he or she already been in the business for a while, and then understand this even clearer. But it's very simple. Very simple. Anybody has any questions?